Water is an essential element for life on Earth. But no one knows when and how water existed on Earth. There is only a theory that it came from comets and asteroids, and a theory that it has existed since the beginning of time. However, it was located at a reasonable distance from the Sun, that is, in the Goldilocks zone, so the water was preserved and life was able to flourish. However, JWST, the Eye of Humanity, has recently attracted attention by obtaining observations that support the theory of self-generation. Water has been captured in a distant cosmic star system, where terrestrial planets are being created, filled with gas and dust. It is said that the Earth may have held water since the beginning of its creation. A celestial body that appears to be evolving while maintaining the water needed for life has been captured. Academia's attention was drawn as it was a discovery that could reverse the existing theory that water from the Earth was introduced from outside, such as asteroids. Germany's Max Planck Astronomy Institute said in a research paper released on the 24th that water was detected around a young star about 370 light-years away from Earth. Researchers at the MPIA found this in the process of observing the star PDS-70 using the James Webb Space Telescope. PDS-70 is already famous for its thesis at the Space Biology Center in Madrid, Spain, on the 19th of this month. The center drew attention by revealing that the star had two planets the size of Jupiter that share orbit. While analyzing observations of the James Webb Space Telescope's PDS-70 observation, MPIA scholars confirmed the presence of water within the star formation region of the star system. In other words, like the Sun and Earth, there is a habitable zone in which life or water will exist in the PDS-70 star system. Water was estimated to be in a hot water vapor state of about 330 degrees Celsius, a survey official said. The discovery suggests that there are stars evolving in the presence of water on the surface. Scholars have studied why water or ice exists on the surface of many planets, including Earth. The general view is that water is poured together when an ice planet or comet in outer space collides with a celestial body, which is completely reversed by MPIA's discovery. The U.S. National Aeronautics and Space Administration said a research team composed of the Max Planck Astronomical Research Institute in Germany analyzed JWST's MIRI photograph data to confirm the presence of water vapor in the primitive star system, PDS-70, about 370 light-years from Earth. The star system is currently in the process of making stars. Internal and external disks consisting of gas and dust exist at intervals of about 8 billion kilometers. Between the two disks are two gas giant planets that have already been created. The team found water vapor in a rocky area about 160 million kilometers away from the central star in the inner disk of the star system, where a terrestrial planet is believed to be forming. Water has been observed in disks of other star systems, but it was the first time in history that Earth-like rocky planets were being created. Giulia Perotti, an MPIA researcher, told NASA, "We found water in other disks, but it was not very close and it was not a star system where planets were just being built," adding, "It was an observation that could not be made before the Webb telescope was launched." Thomas Henning, director of MPIA, also explained, "This discovery is a very interesting result in that we investigated where Earth-like rocky planets are generally formed." The PDS-70 star, which was discovered this time, is classified as a K-type star that is colder than the Sun. It is estimated that it was created about 54 million years ago. This is relatively old compared to stars with disks at other planetary stages. NASA explains that the discovery of water vapor is a more surprising result. In the planetary formation stage, gas and dust decrease over time. This is because it is blown away by the radiant heat or stellar wind of the central star or grows into a larger body of dust that forms a star. The same goes for water. Astronomers have thought that water does not survive harsh stellar radiation, creating a dry environment in which rocky planets are formed. No planets have been found in the inner disk of the PDS-70 star system. However, there are components of a rocky planet composed of silicates like Earth. Finding the presence of water vapor in this state suggests that rocky planets such as Earth may contain water from the early stages of formation. So where did the water from the PDS-70 star system come from? The explainable hypothesis is that it was there from the beginning. Water molecules are self-generated by the fusion of hydrogen and oxygen atoms. Another possibility is that molecules of frozen space dust in the low-temperature outer disk have been moved to the high-temperature inner disk, where ice melts and vaporizes in the process. There is also a question of how water can remain so close to the star. In general, the strong ultraviolet rays of stars destroy and blow away any form of water molecules. NASA says space dust and other water molecules surrounding water vapor serve as a shield. It is estimated that the water vapor detected this time could have been preserved. NASA said, in the future, the research team plans to further observe the PDS-70 star system using near-infrared cameras and near-infrared spectroscopy. Water is one of the earliest components of terrestrial planets. This study is significant in that the PDS-70 and the surrounding planets are systems similar to the Sun and Earth, he said, adding that he may have found evidence that it existed since its birth. The water naturally formed around the star does not remain at high temperatures, and as a result, terrestrial planets have been considered naturally dry, he said. This discovery can shake the theory of the existence of water and life in stars and surrounding planets.